From Jackson College, the Executive Director of Construction and Major Maintenance, Jim Jones, and Executive Director of Dahlem, Hannah Schauer. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning.
And you guys can walk to each other's offices now, correct?
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's talk a little bit about this this project, connecting this new trail connecting Career Center to Dahlem. Tell us a little bit about what went into that.
So back in 2000, we put a large fitness trail around the college, which is 1.25 miles. And recently, within the past few months, we've been working on effectively a spur off that trail that goes up on the northwest side of the campus, crosses Browns Lake, and then ties into the trailhead that is over on the other side of the road. Then there's an extension that we had cleared out through the woods to help Dahlem repair some boardwalk related restoration, much needed restoration. So that's the trail you see there in the upper right hand corner of your screen leading back into the woods.
And heading to the bottom of the screen, that's heading west from Browns Lake, correct?
East.
East, excuse
Yeah.
me.
The parking lot on the top is the ISD,
Yes.
the
Okay.
Kratz
Yes.
Center.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you can see that it's still an active construction site. The concrete was just recently poured. That's the spur that ties into the Jets Trail that goes around the perimeter of campus. There'll be some
I'm hearing in the
benches.
construction world there's no off season this year. But people are still working and doing some of that paving and concrete work.
Well, concrete work is pretty touchy with weather, right? So you need to mix in some additives to have it cooperate with the colder temps, and this particular walk has that additive in it.
The entrance and the main part of Dahlem is on South Jackson Road, so people probably don't realize that Dahlem goes all the way through to Browns Lake Road.
Right, yep. So we're excited to have kind of this another point where people can access the trails. We've got 5 miles of trails, and so this is another access point for folks to utilize to get out there.
Hannah, what will the hours of the trail be?
Trails are always open daily, dawn to dusk.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you bring dogs out on the trails?
We have one dog-friendly trail, and that's our
Okay.
butterfly trail, and you can access that off of the Ecology Farm community garden parking lot. So it's,
Dogs eat butterflies, I think.
No, I didn't know that, actually.
Oh, they chase butterflies.
Yeah, so do humans, so do kids.
Yeah. Now, can they park like at JC or the Kratz building to walk on the trail?
I can't speak on behalf of the ISD, but certainly for the college, there's the most closest parking lot is Lot B, which is right across the trail where you saw it connect into the sidewalk. There.
It's the Jets Trailhead.
That's right. That's right.
It's really an awesome fitness trail. There's a lot of variety. You won't get bored walking on the Jets Trail.
What's the new trail path like? Tell us a little bit about kind of the view and what it's like with the new walk.
well, I'd say it's pretty well forested. So you're kind of like, once you get in that main gate, you're surrounded by forest. You hardly notice there's any development around, and you get right in there and can enjoy the trail.
It's quite a partnership between Jackson College and Dahlem that goes back decades.
Yeah.
Long time. Yeah.
Yep.
Longer than I've been there. That's for sure.
It's actually become, you are together in partnership in land management and ownership, correct?
It's a lease type of arrangement, a low dollar or no dollar lease type of arrangement. It's been a great partnership, and they've been able to focus on their goals, and we've been able to assist where we can and partner where it makes sense. We're really trying to look out for the community and our employees and certainly students and guests for their own personal, physical and mental health, and sometimes a walk through the woods really helps, right?
I'm sure maybe you probably need a walk through the woods. It's construction season every single day at Jackson College.
Yeah, I'll be there.
But that's great. I mean, things are growing every time we're out on campus. It seems like there's this new extravagant building. Talk a little bit about just what it's been like kind of helping roll out some of those projects over the last few years.
Honestly, it's been pretty invigorating. We have so many different types of projects here recently with the astronomical observatory. I mean, I've never built an observatory before. It was a kind of a unique animal, and that turned out awesome. And we try to build strong teams on the front end, and those partners that we bring in to assist us with construction or to help us do things that we have never done before, usually comment at the end of it, it's like one of the best projects that they've ever worked on, because of the way that the communication flows, and there's really no hiccups, honestly, through any of these projects, or even if there was, it can be worked through quite efficiently. And then, of course, the Jets Air Station is the one that's being worked on right now, which I know you were out there to see it get inflated the first time. So.
Yeah, and in that, it's going to be a variety of things, including, I understand, pickleball.
Yes. Yes.
Do you both play? Do you play pickleball?
I don't know
either.
anything about it.
Do
So.
My brother does. He's so good at it that no one else in the family can participate.
Oh.
So we just kind of watch on the outside.
He just wipes the floor with
Well, that's the only thing he's better. That's just true. But yeah, so pickleball, I mean, it's taken over the world. I mean, it really is. So I expect it to be very, very busy.
It's taken over Jackson.
It's taken over the world.
The other project that just completed, real quick, the Bauman Theater.
That's in play right now. If you were to walk in there right now today, you would see the seats gone, the carpet gone. The risers and the handrails have just been painted this week. Everything is on schedule. It's looking really good. We'll be wrapping that project up in February, and it's gonna. I mean, it's largely a cosmetic improvement. The quality of the seat will be improved as well, but it'll bring some new life into that theater. It really hasn't been touched since day one.
Yeah, it's amazing, that building. It looks brand new, still.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, that's a credit to you and your team, making those buildings look so spectacular 30 years later.
Yeah.
Well, there's quite a vision for having things have a high curb appeal. You know, there's lots of support from upper administration to invest in these types of things. And in that particular one, there was a lot of donor interest as well. So
That's great.
Actually, the Potter Center's it's more than 40 years old, isn't it?
78.
So
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Happy anniversary, Potter Center.
6 years. Hannah, there's going to be kids out of school soon with parents looking for something to do with their kids. Dahlem would be a great place to spend a morning or an afternoon.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got, I think that week or two while kids will be off of school, we do have an Owl Prowl night hike scheduled for December 28th. So if you want to come learn a little bit about Michigan owls and go out for a chance to listen for them, tends to be breeding season for a lot of them, so they're out making a lot of noise.
It's hard to spot an owl.
Oh, they're masters of camouflage.
Yeah.
This trail, not only does it connect Dahlem, it actually makes it so much more convenient for students and others that travel between the JPAC, JC, and the Career Center. Now they can just walk between all those campuses.
There is another crosswalk further to the south, right? That is more in line with what one would consider academic initiatives because of the buildings it connects to. This one is for the most part for the nature trail.
Awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to taking a hike on the all-new trail. What's the opening day do you expect?
I would say I will be done with the project at least as much as I can with things that necessarily can't be planted this year, right? You know, grass is pretty much on the spring list at this point, but within the next couple of weeks we should be done. Crosswalks going next week, or we'll be finished next week.
Awesome. Great to hear about this new addition and extended partnership. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thanks for having us.
Jim Jones and Hannah Schauer with us on the morning show, which continues right after this.